I don't really care about the heel face thing. I see Jim Cornette talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't think just because there's a face, like just because you already have a Facebook that you got to find a heel, or just because, or vice versa, you know?
I agree with that, but I didn't for a SummerSlam. It just didn't sound like, you know. So I think it.
You know, a lot of
could go either way.
A lot of heels get cheered. A lot of baby faces get booed. Like I don't even really think it matters anymore.
Who do you think would get cheered in that match?
Between who and who?
If it was Gunther and Priest.
Gunther.
Yeah, I think Gunther too.
Yeah, easy.
But you know the stipulation on the Seth Rollins Priest match.
So if Seth loses, he can't challenge for the World Heavyweight title as long as Priest has the belt.
Is it as long as Priest has the belt?
Yeah, it's as long as Priest has the belt. And if I just watched it before you came here, and then Priest, his stipulation is if he loses, he has to leave the Judgment Day.
Right.
Yeah, I literally just watched it before you came here.
Right. I don't know. I feel like I thought it was as long. I thought he couldn't challenge as long as like ever. But I was seeing comments that said what you were saying.
It was as long as Priest has the belt.
Yeah. Well, shit.
That's a couple months.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
What?
Like I don't know who I would predict. Like I don't know who I would put points on.
I'm taking Seth. I'm letting you know right now. I'm taking Seth.
I probably would lean towards Seth, but I'd probably go lower though. I'd probably go like 3 or something. You know.
I'm definitely not doing 5, but it'll be 3 or 2.
Whatever you do, I'll probably do one less.
Okay. Yeah.
But either way, I think it'll be a great match. But if it's Seth and Gunther,
that's more of a SummerSlam match.
Yeah, I think that would fucking main event over fucking Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes.
I think you kind of got to do that for storyline wise. Isn't that where Roman would come back?
Yeah. Right.
So storyline wise, you would have to do that one. But I agree with what you're saying.
Just match wise though, how you gotta. Yeah.
Match wise, I'm taking Punk versus McIntyre over that.
Yeah. I just hope my nigga Punk don't get hurt again, bruh. I just hope.
I'd rather see not Tama Tonga. I'd rather see what's the dude's name?
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I'd rather see Fatu versus Rhodes.
The Samoan Werewolf.
So what are going to be the teams in War Games?
So people saying, the New Bloodline versus Usos and Roman, and fourth.
Yeah, who would they be? Who would be their fourth?
I seen people say Sami Zayn.
I was gonna say So I know they're signing Haku. So would Tonga go back to the other side, or not Tonga?
Fatu.
Will Fatu go to the other side, or will Solo go back to his brothers and cousin?
I was thinking that too. Like, could Solo go back? Could they just add a fifth nigga? Which is, I feel like that's highly unlikely. But I mean, why would you not put him with his brothers too?
Yeah, like.
But it's kind of overkill. Like, if he joins them, it's like overkill. Like, come on.
You think so?
Bro's like 7 foot tall. Like,
oh, you talking about Haku?
Yeah.
I think Haku will be on the new team, and then I think either Fatu or Solo goes to the old bloodline.
I was kind of surprised. I thought Fatu was gonna be on Roman's team because I thought they were talking about how
still enough time for somebody to switch.
Flip sides, yeah, because they've been teasing Fatu for like months, but we're not teasing him, but they said he signed like back around Mania time. And it just came out like a couple weeks ago that Bro just signed Hookale or whatever. So I thought they were gonna bring him in as a fourth guy, and then later on bring Fatu. But
Hikaleu
Hikaleu. Yeah, I think his name's gonna be. They trademark.
I thought it was Haku.
They trademark.
Is his dad Haku, and he's Hikaleu?
Haku. I think the dad's Haku.
Okay, yeah.
They trademark Talatonga though. Like they trademarked that.
Oh yeah, so New Japan can't use it no more or some shit?
Nah, that's like that might be his name in WWE, Talatonga.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought you were talking about Tama, but
no.
Yeah, he's Tama's brother, but he's the taller one.
So it'd be Tama Tonga, Tala Tonga, and Tonga Lower or some shit.
The taller part, whoever came up with that thought about it for 2 seconds.
He saw.
Yeah, tall. He's the taller Tonga. Wait, we cooked right there to make that his name.
Yeah. They should just kept Hikaleu or whatever the fuck. But maybe like you said, maybe New Japan does have that shit. I don't know. Or maybe he owns the shit. WWE like to rename niggas and shit.
Yeah. Have they been doing that often? Like recently? Like since H been in power?
Well, you know, niggas was scared because they had trademarked recently. What was it? Cesar Sokoa, and people were thinking that was gonna be Jacob Fatu's name at first.
Cesar.
but he got to keep his name. But nah, recently, I mean,
isn't that Jimmy and Jay's real last name?
What?
Fatu.
Yeah, because I think that's Rikishi's last name. Yeah.
Yeah, I only know that because I think Trinity's new marriage name is Fatu. Trinity Fatu.
Right. Yeah.
Why can't they just go back to being Fatus then?
Right. Why the fuck they gotta be Usos?
Solo too. Yeah. Why can't all of them just go back to being Fatus?
So, I don't know. I like Solo Sokoa.
If that was the case, you should just. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but wait, Sokoa, where the fuck that shit come from? It's supposed to be the Usos brothers.
I know, right? His name is Solo Sokoa. That's crazy.
Where did the Sokoa part come from, though?
I don't know. That's it must be
telling the audience that they're brothers. These two twins' last name is Uso.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's a different mother. And he took the mother's last name. I don't know what's
Nah.
I don't know what's going on in WWE, bro.
Nah.
That shit don't even make sense continuity wise. But it's WWE. Really
okay. When he first got brought on the TV, he was only on NXT. Like he wasn't like really affiliated. But I mean, still. Doesn't make sense,
everybody knew that he was their brothers,
right,
and then when they called him up, they made Jurassic measures to tell us that they were brothers. So I mean,
he don't treat them niggas like a brother now. But.
He definitely does not. He might be forced to soon. What else is going on in the wrestling world?
Shane McMahon came out recently and
he's not going to AEW. If that's what you're about to bring up.
Hey, Tony Khan said
that
he's welcome.
Not happening.
He said he's welcome.
That's
bro.
not fucking happening.
And Shane said he's open to it. Like he said he's open to it too. So
I don't think that happens.
Hey, if that happens, bro, who's to say he wouldn't let Vince on that hoe?
Why?
I don't know.
I think common sense is to say. Given what Vince is going through right now.
Well, that shit aside, like if he gets, let's say the case, not guilty, whatever.
Still got a while before that happens.
Come book. You're better than me.
That's like waving the white flag. That's like the whole point of making the company was an alternative to Vince.
Yeah,
and then they just pick up Vince. Yeah. Like that's certainly waving the white flag.
Bring that nigga in as a, I don't know, co-writer, something, you know.
Yeah.
Clearly he needs help.
Yeah.
So you don't think there's no chance Shane McMahon ever is in AEW?
I wouldn't say no chance, but I'll say low chance. Maybe 8%.
I would go maybe like 40, 30%, 35%.
Yeah, you're way higher than me. 8% chance.
Hey, man.
Which 8% chance things do happen. I mean, last tournament, my team, Optic Texas, they had an 8% chance of winning the tournament, and they won the tournament. So,
yeah, could be out of spite too.
Because he's not with WWE no more. Like on Vince's side, out of spite. What you're saying?
Yeah,
or
opposed to Vince.
Well,
I mean, or out of spite to WWE too. But I never really heard of Shane really just being like a.
Well, I thought you were talking about Vince still, like Vince going out of spite because WWE kicked him out.
Oh no, I'm talking about Shane.
Because Vince kicked him out.
Right, yeah, right. You remember? Yeah, you know, Royal Rumble.
Yep, understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
What else? I'm trying to think what else.
Are Will Ospreay and Swerve fighting soon?
Yeah, they're Forbidden Door. Actually, Saturday. Yeah, they're going 1-on-1 for the title.
Oh, there's a wrestling card.
Oh yeah. Fuck it.
You don't have to. You don't want to. You just defended it twice. Well, you just defended it once on this show.
I'm a pass just because I don't even know the card. Like I haven't been watching, so I don't want to just. He's gonna win. Just I'll be doing some dumb shit.
Go with me.
But for sure, Money in the Bank. For sure.
Money in the Bank. Go with me.
But yeah, they
Who do you reckon wins that? Have they even announced who's all in the matches? The Money in the Bank matches, at least, just those two matches.
There's I think there's 2 more qualifying matches. So the last one is Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Eli Dragunov.
Eli getting that.
And then
Dragunov got that.
I think SmackDown has 1 more open spot. So it's Andrade, Melo, Jey Uso, and Chad Gable right now.
Sheesh. Now that is something hard to call.
Right.
Now, every year is pretty easy. You got 2 of them, and you're like, okay, it's one of these 2.
Yeah.
That one is pretty hard to call because Jey Uso's pretty much over now.
I think Jey Uso might be the
favorite. I think he's the least likely of the names you just said.
Really? Why do you think so?
Who are the names again? Go ahead.
Melo, Chad Gable, Andrade.
So I don't think Andrade. Okay, I think Andrade is the least likely.
Yeah, well, Andrade ain't winning shit.
But
Melo might be kind of early.
But Chad Gable could win it because I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Chad Gable's lost to Sami Zayn about like 70,000 times. So they give him the briefcase and then he cashes in on the second world, the lower title, like they did with Austin Theory.
Well, the only thing about Chad Gable is though he's feuding with like the Wyatts now, so I feel like it might hold him out the match.
Yeah, they might kill him.
Yeah, they already tried once.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, I could see them putting the briefcase on him and he cashing that thing in on Sammy for one of the lower titles.
What is the other qualifying match?
And then Carmelo is the best pick in my mind. And then Jey Uso does kind of seem like a favorite.
I would say Jey Uso for me, and then Melo second.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick Melo.
But the last, so it's Drew, Dragunov, and Sheamus, and then the SmackDown one is LA Knight versus Logan Paul versus Santos Escobar.
Oh, that's a triple threat for the
to qualify.
Oh, to qualify.
Yeah.
Oh, Santos is qualifying, and the other two are gonna fight each other.
I think they might be saving that for SummerSlam too.
Oh, okay.
I could see Logan go. I would say either Logan or Santos though. I don't know. I can't really see.
I would say Santos or LA Knight.
I would say Logan like spot wise, but like match wise, Santos. I don't see LA Knight going in the.
I see LA Knight dick riding wise.
That is true.
Because everybody been on his nuts.
That is true. That is true.
Throw him in there.
And then out of the Sheamus Drew, I'm gonna have to go with
I'm going Ilya Dragunov.
I'm going with Dragunov too.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a dope young nigga kind of
just wanted
ladder match.
I kind of hate to say this, but he's probably the best worker in that match.
In the 6-man match? Are you talking about the
triple threat? And that's a good 3.
Yeah.
But that's a good 3 because Sheamus can go. Yeah. And so can Drew.
But he's just more athletic. Dragunov.
All the matches I've seen of him look more real or closer to real.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much a big thing for me.
Sheamus is a brawler too, though.
Yeah, so I said Sheamus can go.
Yeah.
And so can Drew.
Sheamus make that shit.
All three of them is more my style of wrestling. I don't like to see dives. I don't like to see suicide dives. My problem with suicide dives, it'd be cooler if you were catching a dude off guard.
Yeah.
But they're just standing around waiting to catch him. It's just so hard. Wrestling is so hard for me to watch sometimes.
I feel like I'm just desensitized when it comes to like dives because like I've seen just about every dive like I could see. So like now when niggas dive, it's just like not really. It's not as impressive as it was back in the day. It's the
standing around that kills me. They just stand around and wait to catch him. It's just like, bro.
All they gotta do
is
just don't shoot that, bro. Like
don't even show that. Why is that on my TV? Right. Dude just standing around waiting for it.
WWE does a good job with that, but AEW they kind of just
WWE does not do a good job with that.
Well, as of recently, because they've been changing ever since that nigga, what's his name, quit or whatever the fuck.
What the fuck? What's his name?
Kevin Dunn.
Oh, okay.
Ever since bro quit, they've been like.
I thought you were talking about Vince, but.
Oh no.
What's his name for Vince? I was like, what?
Cause they were still doing this shit after Vince left.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kevin Dunn.
Dunn. That's who. Well, I wouldn't pick him up, but that's who I could see actually going to AEW more than Shane or Vince. Yeah. What's going on in the hip hop world? I wanted to ask you about the Kendrick Lamar show, but I got this Drake shirt on, so I shouldn't probably talk about anything Kendrick Lamar related.
My thoughts about it. My thoughts about it, or
I got one thing I want to say, and then it's all yours.
Go for it.
I just think if I'm Drake, I will never help YG or speak to YG ever again. In anything.
Nigga, understatement. I'm dissing that nigga.
That nigga said, you know who really bang a set? My nigga YG. Just for YG to be on stage dancing on his grave and shit, tap dancing on his grave.
Man,
get him out of there.
Yeah, if I'm him, I'm pulling the Kanye. I'm re-recording that part of the verse.
Taking it out,
nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, Drake just edited Family Matters. That's what the TL would have been saying.
Drake a minute lost by editing Family Matters. He just took the YG part out. Like, Drake has bowed down to Kendrick by editing Family Matters. And all he did was take the YG part out. That's exactly what would happen.
Nah, but I mean the concert. I mean I didn't watch the whole concert. I just watched when he performed "Not Like Us" like 5 times.
He performed that shit 6 times.
I thought that was a fire ass performance. The crowd was going crazy. Fuck man, like when he brought all the niggas out, it's like damn, bruh. All these niggas just
A lot of them were washed though, but yeah.
Well, not necessarily like the miscellaneous niggas, but just like all the artists. It's like damn, like the whole West Coast is riding with bro, like you know. But I kind of looked at it more like even though the song was dissing Drake, to me it was more so like just a West Coast moment.
I have another thing to say actually, but after you're done.
Yeah, I just look at it more like just like a West Coast like gang moment more so than like a gang history moment more so than like everybody was just out there to shit on Drake. But YG is wildin', like, cause the rest of them niggas is kind of just like Blue Bloods Clan, all them, like it's not like Drake really fucks with them like that. But YG, it's like damn, bruh. The Game, he's a West Coast legend. He didn't pop out, you know, out of respect. But it's like damn, YG, like this nigga just shouted you out, like.
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm changing that to The Game. Changing that bar. You know
Oh,
who really make a set? My nigga Game. Instead of YG, fuck YG.
My nigga Chuck T just say it twice.
Yeah, my nigga Chuck T. My nigga Chuck T.
Nah, but yeah, I just feel like bruh, Drake. Just wait till this shit, cause this shit's still like top 5. I feel like it's gonna go number 1 again just cause of the fucking concert. Like, wait till this shit come.
Would they done it that last week?
Huh?
Oh, it'd be this week because the concert was on like a middle of the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right.
Next Monday or whatever. Probably gonna go back to number 1.
I thought it was like Wednesday. When was Juneteenth? I thought it was like Wednesday.
Last Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
But it would have been a part of what's it called? Next week's charts or whatever.
The only thing I have to say about this, like the second thing that I had, it's kind of weird to call another man a pedophile about 80 times and then to have Dr. Dre with all his allegations up there.
Yeah, I seen a lot of niggas say that.
Another example of Drake do it bad, anybody else do it. I don't see it.
I
Suddenly
think-
I'm blind.
I think it's just more so just like he just don't like Drake. Like it ain't even like he has a problem with pedophiles for real.
Which he should, by the
Right,
way.
right,
Which
right,
he
right,
should.
right,
like,
right.
don't get me wrong,
Or,
he should.
Because
but,
I think they were saying one of the. I don't even want to get into that, but I don't feel like he really has a problem with all that stuff. Like as far as like calling everybody out for it, I think it's just since I don't like this nigga, I'm gonna just put the light on this nigga.
it's very hypocritical.
Yeah.
And if anybody was a hypocrite like that, it would be pointed out.
Yeah, it would. It would.
Yeah, that's all I got for that, though.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, overall, I thought it was a cool performance of the song. 5 times is crazy. Like
5 times is OD, but I mean, it was his best song in the diss.
Yeah,
In the diss battle, so go.
Yeah,
go for it.
it's a hit song. So it's like,
I like the song. I put it on my story today.
Yeah, I fuck it. Fire song.
I thought it'd be funny to have a Drake shirt on and put the Kendrick diss on there. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And something tells me deep down, bruh, Drake probably fuck with it too. He already said on the Heart Part 6, I would have liked it if he wasn't doubling down some whole other shit.
Yeah.
He was probably at home like dying laughing, probably clowning them niggas, but he probably was lit himself.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people coping and saying Euphoria is better and shit and that Not Like Us is ass. Okay, here's my thought on that. If you think Euphoria is better than Not Like Us, it's one of 2 things. I think it's really just one thing. You just got terrible taste in music. Like, the song's not nowhere near as good to me, but I just think music taste is off.
What for Euphoria?
You think Euphoria is better than Not Like Us?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really.
I've seen those takes.
Like I didn't think it was bad, but I haven't listened to Euphoria since the week it dropped.
I thought it was bad, and I also haven't listened to it since the week it dropped.
Yeah,
but I listen to Not Like Us.
Yeah, Not Like Us.
Not as much as Family Matters, but I still do listen to it. I put it on my story today, like that. I listen to it. I like it.
Yeah, Not Like Us is hard. Not Like Us is hard.
Yep.
I was gonna ask you about something. Let's see. What's your thoughts on this fucking YSL Woody?
I think he's a fucking clown.
All this trial bullshit.
I think he's a fucking clown. I think the snitching when nobody's around and you think there's no cameras on you, and then when cameras are on you, being like, whatever the officer said, I said it. Like, I think he thinks that like saying whatever the officer said, I said it is a way to tell people I didn't snitch.
Yeah.
But bro, if the officer said you said it, and then you said whatever he said, I said it, then you're still saying you're snitching. Like that's still snitching, brother.
Yeah. I think. I mean, honestly, bro,
He
like
basically saying I snitched a couple months back, but I'm not gonna snitch right now. Like you still snitched, bro.
I think that's exactly what it is. I think
And
back then he was doing a lot of snitching, and I feel like now that he's being caught to the stand, because at first he was not trying to take the stand.
But you basically snitched for no reason, because now they don't have to upheld the end of the plea deal now.
Right. That was what was gonna happen. At first he was not gonna take the stand. Like he was saying he didn't want to take the stand. Then he ended up having a meeting with the judge and the prosecutors, and they told him if he doesn't, that he's gonna go to jail. And so that's why he's on the stand now.
Well, he's gonna go to jail still because he's said some shit and
don't
want to acknowledge.
He has immunity as long as he goes up there, and as long as he goes up there, he gets he gets what he gets. He's good.
Really?
But at first he was not trying to go up there. And that's when they told him you're gonna go to jail.
Wait. So he could just go up there and say he could do the Kelsey. I lied.
He tried to do that, bro. He went up there and he was like, "I plead the fifth." He was like, "I plead the fifth," and like they put him in jail for the weekend. And they said we're gonna give you a weekend to think about it, like, cause he was like, "I'll do the time, whatever." And they was like, "No, we're gonna give you the weekend to think about it." And then when he came back that Monday, they had like a meeting with him, like a ex parte or whatever I forgot what the exact word is. They had like a really an illegal meeting.
Everybody's calling it a shit show. The whole thing.
The whole trial.
I still think they get their way.
Oh yeah.
I still think they get their way out of this.
The judge, bro, they filed for a mistrial like a bunch of times after this past week. Nigga denied all that shit.
But is it up to the judges? Ain't it up to the jury?
Oh well, ultimately at the end, but they're trying to get it. They're trying to get a new judge. Like right now, they're trying to get a whole new judge on the case.
What's the point of that?
Nigga's biased as fuck.
I mean, but he's only doing the sentencing. He's not determining if the nigga's guilty or not.
Nah, he's being biased as fuck though.
Yeah,
if you've been keeping up with the trial, that nigga has been biased as shit. He wants.
Well, the whole locking up the lawyer thing proves your point. But what I'm saying is,
he locked up a lawyer, a juror.
The jury. What the fuck the jury do?
I think the jury like. Or no, he made a juror write an essay. He made a juror write an essay.
For doing what though?
I guess for like missing it or something. I guess he missed it or something like that. It was so long ago.
Christ. But I'm telling
bro,
you, I'm
like
biased.
if you watch the trial, like the prosecutor, the state, they'll get to talk over Thug's lawyer, all those lawyers. They'll get to do everything. He don't say nothing. Thug's lawyer, they don't get no leeway in that hell. Like every trial, every motion they try to do, most of them get denied. The state shit getting approved. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's crazy to see that shit. Like when I see shit like that, it makes me really feel bad for people who don't have the money that Young Thug has, who have to go through that shit.
Nigga feels bad for a criminal.
Not even criminal, but just imagine like people who get like falsely accused, like.
Well, that yeah, but like, I don't know. You're right.
People that are really innocent, it's like, damn, if that's what niggas got to go through, it's like, nigga, you have no chance, like.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, yeah, you're right. Ultimately, the jury makes a decision, but that nigga has an authority over what they get to see, and he's just allowing mad wild shit in, like it's crazy. Like, and he's not really doing the Thugs team really any favors.
My type of guy.
But I mean, I ain't really got much to say about the Woody shit. I just feel like, bruh, if you gonna tell, don't get up on the stand and try to act cool. Like, get up on there and tell like you was doing. Like, don't try to. I mean, honestly, he's probably just trying to like help Thug out, right? Like he's probably just not. He doesn't want to be. It's all televised. He doesn't want to be looked at as a snitch. So obviously, he's probably just trying to.
He already snitched.
Because he's like the main snitch of the case.
But he snitched before he got up there.
Literally, but
I don't know.
If you look at like just all the answers he's giving to every question, like he's trying his best not to like incriminate niggas. But it's like, bro, you're still on the stand.
But he's still incriminating because he's saying whatever that officer said, I said it, and the officer is saying the incriminating shit. Right. The officer saying that he said the incriminating shit.
Right. So
did they record Woody's original snitching? Because I would just play that. I wouldn't even ask him
I don't
a
think
question.
they can see that though. That's like shit that.
Oh, you can't play that in court? I'll just play
It's
that.
like when it come to like evidence, like
Didn't they do
you
that
have
with
to
Kelsey?
like.
Didn't they show Kelsey what she said and be like, "This is you"?
They haven't done that to him yet.
Well, I would do that. I would pull him up saying the shit and just ask him, "Is this you?"
Yeah.
Just that. I don't even need to know if you were lying or whatever. I just need to know, is this you in this video saying this? But yeah, I haven't been that up to date with that shit or the Melly shit. Honestly, I don't care.
Well, the Melly shit hasn't. He had a mistrial last year, and it's really no updates right now. Like,
yeah,
they got
I haven't been following. They could be in court right now. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I think his trial doesn't start probably till like summer or something like that. And then the Young Dolph trial's coming up in September.
We are in summer.
Oh well,
late summer.
I think just later in the year. It's not really nothing going on with his shit. Shit just keeps getting pushed back. Young Dolph trial supposed to be later this year in September. I was reading about that or like the other day. A lot of shit going on.
A lot of shit.
That nigga Foolio. You see anything about that shit?
I saw it, but it's hard for me to feel sorry for niggas that's like dissing deceased other.
Not even feeling sorry, but like nigga, did you like just like keep up with the story like how shit happened?
All I know is he told some niggas that he'll give them his address right now.
No, this is the crazy shit, right? I'm gonna break it down for the audience.
Go for it.
So this nigga, it was his 26th birthday this past weekend. So the whole week before that, he was posting the flyer saying,
"Damn, he didn't even make it to the 27 club."
Nah. He was posting the flyer the whole weeks before that with the address and everything. This is gonna be the Airbnb that we gonna be at for my birthday. Tampa, Florida. It's like 3 hours away from Jacksonville. He's like, yeah, we're going to be here for my birthday. Okay, right?
Rhetorical question. Why do that? But go ahead.
Especially if you're him, right?
Yeah.
But, and all in the comments weeks ago, bruh. People in the comments, bruh, you tripping. Like, bruh, it's going to get shot up, bruh. Comments all up and down, niggas warning him weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay, I'm gonna just show you how I came up with shit. So, how I seen it. So I wake up Saturday morning.
I said it like he Batman.
Yeah, like I'm gonna just do it from my experience. So I wake up that morning. He passed. I see Foolio shot and killed. It had like 10 retweets at the time. It was like early in the morning. It was like before it like first really got like popular, right? So I go to this nigga's story because niggas be dying. And, niggas rappers and whatever people die. They have stories.
Niggas die every day, b.
They have stories up most of the time. Like if you were a celebrity most of the time. Bro, this nigga's dropping his location the entire night, bro. Like, yeah, we at the B&B now. Then he posted.
I hate to ask this question, but isn't this kind of asking for it?
Begging, man.
Yeah, I feel like this is bleeding for somebody to come do something.
Bro, like the whole day, yeah, Airbnb, this the Airbnb. Then he posting like a club he gonna pop out that location on that hoe. Then at some point of the night, he's like, yeah, this is the best birthday ever. Like, he's with, like...
Bro, if I'm dropping my address, I'm not saying I'm ready to die for it, but I'm ready for some violence to go down. Only time I've ever dropped my address or where my location was on internet was when I was asking somebody to come fight me. Like, those are the only times.
Right.
So I'm ready for some violence if I'm dropping my addy. Right. I'm not ready to die. I'm not saying that, but I'm ready for some type of violence.
Bro, and the thing is, he was with really mainly females, bro. Like, he was not really even with a bunch of dudes, bro. Like,
I was thinking he would have been deep with the game.
It was some niggas there, but it looked like mostly females, bro. Like, the whole night. Then he got kicked out of his Airbnb at some point, and then I guess they went to a Holiday Inn. That's where he actually got killed at. So
I would did the
he's probably getting followed.
I did the Soldier Boy post a fake address.
Nigga, I wouldn't post no address. Nigga, it's crazy. But I don't know, bro. I ain't really gonna say like he was begging for it. It kind of, I mean, that's kind of what it seems like on face value. But I feel like that nigga just didn't give a fuck anymore. He had just got shot last year. It's like his third or fourth time getting shot.
Nigga said, "Hey, do it again." Nigga said, "Hey, I'm clearly immune."
Nigga said, "Hey,
I'm immune to lead."
Niggas gonna slide on me with a bunch of girls. Fuck it. I don't know. Maybe he was calling niggas bluff.
The question just came in my head. Is insane. I really can't say that. I'm the wild one on the show, so I'll just do it. Heaven or hell?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
See, that's where my mind
gonna say
goes.
nothing, bro.
It's literally what came into my mind. Like, let's take bets on heaven or
I
hell.
mean, honestly, bro, like I know a lot of people. They're like, oh, he dissed dead people anyway. Like, you know, he whatever. I don't even look at it like that because I mean, yeah, that's a fact. I'm just more so very bewildered by how careless this nigga was moving the whole
Yes.
night. Like, that's something.
That sounds insane.
Regardless of like for the last couple of days, because I never really listened to his music like that. But like just the last couple of days, I just really can't get over how this nigga was dropping his location the whole night.
Yeah.
Like that shit just doesn't make any sense to me. Like
The week before is insane.
like, bro, I seen the tweet. It was like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, is this full? Like, is this a fake page? Like,
Nah, it's insane.
I'm like, bro, you know how much deep shit you in, bro? Like,
That's insane.
I don't know, bro. Like,
Another crazy
that's
question.
crash out shit, bro.
Another crazy question. You think Young and Ace has something to do with it?
I don't know, but he did drop the diss, right? The same day. That shit up like 3 million views now.
That shit's insane.
Some other nigga dropped the diss too. Like, he's got beef with like a bunch of niggas.
Dissed him on his death day. Is
Man,
insane.
2 different niggas dropped the diss song.
On the death day is insane.
Then there's
Like,
some other nigga that signed to Yo Gotti that he got beef with. Like, a lot of niggas is happy, bro.
It's insane.
Man, bro, it's fuck, bro. Drill music, bro. That is like, I fuck with it for entertainment purposes, but it just seems like a terrible career choice.
Yeah. Not even the drill music. It's just the whole beef and what other niggas.
Yeah,
Play.
well, just gang stuff. Period. You know,
Yep.
it just seems really,
Agreed for me.
really dumb. But
Yep.
hey, man, you gotta get it how you live, I guess, right?
Well, I wouldn't be living like that.
Me neither, but
Dropping the low every day. I wouldn't be living like that.
I just can't get over that shit, bro. Like, I just don't understand that shit. Like, bro, you know, you gotta just like I just don't get it. Like, why? Why, bro? The whole night, bro, showing exactly where he's at. Like, I don't get it, bro.
Well, I have a very subjective opinion for you. Not on this.
What's up?
But after our last episode, I went back and actually listened to Flo Millie's music. She might be one of the best ones on that list of those female rappers.
Really?
She might be one of the best ones. Just purely subjective and my taste only. Not numbers or nothing, stats or facts. Just my taste only.
Yeah.
She might be one of the best ones on there. Maybe like number 3.
I can't really speak to that because I don't listen to her.
I went back to listen to. I like her. If I was gonna tell you to listen to any one of her projects, I'd tell you to listen to her newest one.
The last one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's gonna be hard to convince me she could fuck with Glorilla, but I will give it a listen.
I think she's way better than Glorilla. I don't even think she's in the discussion.
I'll give it a listen. We'll see what's going on.
Sure.
We'll see what's going on.
What else is going on in the lackluster world that is called hip hop?
Let's see. What else? We already talked about that meet and greet shit, right?
Meet and greet shit.
With Chris Brown.
Yeah. Yes, we did. Last week. Just nothing's happening. Like, bro, nothing is happening in hip hop.
What do you think about this quote? So, let me pull up the exact quote really quickly. I want to hear what you have to say about this. This is a pretty interesting quote. I don't want to tease anything. I'm just going to pull the quote up directly, and I'm just going to ask what you think. Hold on. Fuck, why can't I find it? Where's it at, bruh? Trying to find. Okay, so Joe Budden claims that he passed the baton to Pusha T, who passed the baton to Kendrick Lamar to take down Drake. So he said it wasn't a one-man effort because one man can't get it done, but he believes that he passed the baton to Pusha.
I think that dude is a dick eater. That's my thoughts. I think he's a dick eater. That's my thoughts.
This is a crazy quote, bro.
Holy shit, my mom's calling me. Give me like 1 second. I'm recording. What's going on? Where are you coming back from Monique's house? What you stayed on that street, just go straight, and then you'll pop out by I think it's a Shell gas station, and then you'll make a right. So it'll be like a bridge or whatever, and then you won't go on the bridge. You'll make a right before it. You're welcome. Yeah, helping my mom with directions. You know, our people's get they need help from the younger generation nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought?
Bro, it says 42,000 people were diagnosed with the STD in Houston last week. 17,272 cases of HIV in Houston.
What?
It says,
Them niggas the new San Fran.
bro, 17,000, brother.
Them niggas the new Atlanta. I'm finna start making gay jokes about Houston. Okay.
Syphilis, 22,715.
They passing it around over there.
Holy fuck, my guy. If you from Houston, or if you, any bitches that I know from Houston, or anybody that I know from Houston, please don't ever come to DFW. If you were thinking about taking a trip to DFW, please don't.
Yeah, please.
Keep that shit in Houston.
Or just don't fuck.
And if you are in a DFW and you want to go visit Houston,
don't come back.
just don't come back. Please. We don't need you touching stuff. No, I'm playing.
Nah,
I'm not playing,
serious. What he just said, I'm
not
serious.
the touching stuff, though. I'm trolling that part. But
Nah, we do not need you touching stuff. What the fuck is he talking about? I agree. He had the right idea. Bro, nothing's going on in hip hop.
I'm scrolling. I see Chief Keef out here sharing bitches. He got Sexy Red and King Von's sister. He fucking with both of them at the same time. Player shit.
Was Chief Keef cool with King Von? They both from O Block, right?
Oh no, they was kind of dissing each other before he died. Or King Von was dissing. It's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. Mase said today Big L had him robbed back in the day. Crazy ass story. It's the craziest story I fucking read or seen today.
You can talk about it. I don't have nothing to say about that. I don't even know what to think of that.
Nigga said that him and Big L got into it back in the day because Big L was like stealing his rhyme scheme on songs and Mase was like charging him up about it. And
Mase charging a nigga up is an interesting sight to see.
Right. He
Wasn't
not
he like
charged
a
him up,
pastor?
but they kind of just got into it about it.
I say, when this nigga like a pastor?
And he said he was out in public one day and that nigga Fat Joe walked up on him and he was about to rob him, but then Joe was like, man, I'm not fucking robbing Mase. Then some other nigga was gonna rob him and he was like, no, I'm not robbing Mase either. Then some other Hispanic dude finally came up to him with a gun, him and his homeboy, pointed it at him and told him to take off his watch. Bro took the watch, Mase, he took the watch and threw it around like the back of a truck. Police came out of nowhere, grabbed the dude. The dude went to jail for trying to rob Mase. When he went to jail, niggas found out why he was in jail for robbing Mase, so they were beating his ass in jail. And then in jail, he confessed to whoever he was beating his ass that it was Big L who sent him to do it. And so Mase, on the video, at the end, he said, oh, when I found out it was Big L, I said, oh, it's over. That's what he said in the video.
The fuck did he do in retaliation then?
I don't know.
It's over and shit happened.
I know the episode got took down, nigga.
Oh my god.
And I know that nigga's not alive. So, hey, I don't know. But, hey.
Did a pastor just admit to putting a hit on a nigga?
I don't know, bro. I don't know where he was going with that shit. The clip went off right after that.
Oh, okay.
I fucked with Big L heavily, though. Niggas don't really talk about him like how niggas talk about like Pac and shit and Biggie, but Big L's tough. I used to rock with bro.
He's cool. He's not Jay-Z though. He's cool.
Nah, he wasn't nowhere close to like. He was kind of still on his way, you know. So he wasn't really mainstream like that. So
his way.
Yeah, I would definitely not compare him to like, you know, Jay-Z or Pac, but you know, we rapping.
I have nothing. Like as far as hip hop, especially like Fucking Celtics just slapped the Mavericks'
I
ass.
don't want to talk about that.
Pat them boys down.
Okay, I got something.
What's up?
So have you seen the XXL Freshman list?
I took a glance at it.
2024.
I seen your tweet, and I was like, damn, this nigga might hate me then, because I don't know none of them niggas. Well, I know some of them, of course, but majority of them I don't know.
Let's read them out.
Yeah, read them out, and I'll tell you if I know them or not.
We could give a quick opinion after every name if you want. So we got Lay Banks.
Who?
I don't know who that is either. Maya the Don.
Who?
I don't know who that is. Big X the Plug.
I know that.
Fire. I fuck with
From
Big X.
the-
I fuck with
from the
Big
city.
X music. Dallas from Dallas. You
From
know,
the city. You know that one.
spazzing. He has a really fire beat selection. I would say he has one of the best beat selections in Dallas out of Dallas rappers.
I know majority of my friends will compare him to they will compare him to Biggie just because they're both fat and can rap, like literally.
Nah, they tripping.
It's been a lot of Biggie comparisons that I've heard with that one.
We got Huncho.
I know who that is. Like I've heard of him, but I've never listened to his
That's
music.
a nigga who's dogging out Keisha Cole.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know who he is, and a lot of people listen to his music that I know, but
Me
like
too.
I've never listened to it.
Yeah, I'm not really. It's not really my type of music, honestly. We got Skilla Baby.
Heard of him.
Fire.
Also never heard of his music. Never heard his
He's
music.
fire. I fuck with Skilla Baby. I started listening to him like last year, I believe. Yeah, I'm not really surprised about this. He had like two songs buzzing this year, so I'm not really surprised. Cash Cobain. You know what that is?
I don't think so.
I don't really listen to his music, but I believe that's the guy who had the reference track for Drake's song "Calling for You" off of the last album, and he's got that one song. What's it called? Got an attitude and you bad if shit, so I ain't mad at you. The shit with Ice Spice, he got that shit. So, I'm not really surprised about that because I think he's like a producer. So, he's made a lot of like beats for like New York drill rappers.
I don't know this nigga, bro. I don't know this nigga.
He's
bro.
like he up and coming.
Okay,
Then
for
we
sure.
got That Mexican OT.
I might give him a chance. That Mexican OT is probably the best name I've heard so far, and I do know him.
It's not really. I don't really listen to him, but I do
I like
like I do like his songs. I do like some songs by him.
I don't just listen to it every day, not even weekly, but the songs that I've heard, like I haven't heard a song from him and had a negative opinion.
I like the
That's what I'll
song
say.
he got with Paul Wall. I think that's probably my favorite song by him. Rich Amiri, you know what that is?
I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is that?
I've heard one song by him, and I've like seen his name come up a lot, but I don't listen to his music.
I don't know who that is.
Bossman D-Lo,
Sound like a wrestler.
I think that's the biggest name on this list.
I've never heard of him.
That's the nigga. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I ain't got no life.
Okay.
Or I don't love my life.
I heard this one.
He's got like some of the biggest songs out of everybody on this. Well, I guess Four Bats too, but Four Bats. What do you think about him?
That's the R&B singer, right?
I mean, is that really R&B? I mean, I guess right.
I think I've listened to his last album, and it was very hard to listen to.
I don't think that's R&B though. I mean, I feel like it's like fake R&B.
The fuck are we talking about right now? Nigga
Four
said-
Bats.
Yeah, I know, but like fake
that
R&B.
shit. I mean, cause it's like it's not like he's really singing, and then
It feels R&B.
I don't know. It's like
His last album feel like R&B.
it's like a kind of like a I don't even want to say it, like a knockoff of like Brent Faiyaz kind of.
A knockoff of an R&B artist.
I mean, is a chipmunk voice really R&B, bro? Like a nigga rapping in the chipmunk voice.
It felt R&B to me.
I don't think it's rap.
It was nothing I could remember.
I
Honestly,
don't think it's rap or anything, but like
I remember listening to it and being like, "This is the dude that people are liking now."
I ain't gonna lie, I like some of his songs. I like the one with Drake. I like the 18 song. I like some songs by him, but
I didn't add a single song on his album. I listened to the whole thing.
really,
Didn't add a single one.
is that low key good for you though? Like a good percentage? Cause like you liked V shit and you added like what 5 songs. This nigga only
I
has
swear
8.
I have to explain
This
shit
nigga
to you.
shit only has 6 songs. So
I
if you
swear-
didn't like none of them, that can't be that bad.
I swear I have to explain this shit to you every time you bring this up. The V songs that I liked, I extremely liked.
No, I
is the
get that. I
difference.
get that.
I played that shit OD.
But a 0 for 6 from you can't be that bad though, right?
I think 0 out
A
of
0 for
anything
6, because if he
is
had
bad.
20, you might have liked one song.
But that's still bad. Like, even V's 5 for 20.
That's bad.
Even V's 5 for 24.
5 for 20 is bad, bro.
Even like those numbers, if you just look at it like that, yes, it's bad. But what carried it was the songs were super just godlike.
But you hate that we don't have to get into it. But technically, this sounds like you didn't like the album though.
I mean, overall, I didn't. But the songs that I added were godlike. Like I said,
I feel you.
like the best songs I heard that year.
But okay, so 4 bats. Did you say anything about him? Or we already talked about it.
I said his music's ass. I said I added 0 out of whatever
6
was on there. Yeah.
And then finally we got.
It had to be more than 6. Felt like it was more than 6.
It was like 6 songs. It probably been like 5. But I
was
think
like
it was
8.
6 songs. It's like 2 interludes, 3 interludes.
Well, yeah.
And then last one, Scarlip. Have you heard of that? I don't even know what that is.
Bro, that sounds like a OnlyFans name. Sounds like some prostitution shit. Not prostitution. Sounds like some porn shit.
Scarlip.
Scar lips.
Scarlip.
Either way, still sounds like some prostitution
maybe
shit.
she got I'm assuming this is one of the females.
Scar lip.
I don't know which one is which. I didn't know any of the female rappers on here. I'm sorry. You know. No.
I only knew like
not
3
trying to be
names.
misogynist.
I only knew 3 names and heard of like another 3.
I can't believe you never heard of Boss Man D-Lo. That nigga is like one of the hottest newest rappers this year.
Is that the Bentley Bentiega nigga?
Yeah.
I heard the
He's
song.
got like mad songs. It's like hella
heard that
buzzing
song.
right now.
Nah, I never heard.
But what's your thoughts about this list? I ain't gonna lie. I don't really.
I don't know these niggas.
I think this is a solid list, but it's kind of weak in comparison to like
Feel like
recent years.
But they get weaker every year.
I mean, some of those early ones was not it.
Or you can't say 2010, but yeah, 2011 is not it.
Some of those 07, 08 ones was not all that.
I just looked at the 11 one. All they had is Kendrick.
Whichever one had Troy Ave on it, that shit was probably the worst one.
Isn't he in the 2010 one with J. Cole?
Nah, I think Troy Ave is like.
That was the best
he's
one?
the one with like August Alsina and.
Oh, that's 2014.
Kevin Gates and shit.
That's 14.
Yeah.
Crazy that I knew that as soon as you said August Alsina.
Yeah.
Talk about a career.
I'm not gonna say this is the weakest list, but this is not really like a. I mean, it's a reflection of everybody that's hot right now. But I mean, there's no Ian. There's no. I mean, who's missing?
Ian's better than everybody you just told me.
I would say Ian.
In my subjective opinion, Ian's better than anybody on that.
Let me see who else could potentially. I would throw Ian in there. Vaughn off 1700. I'll throw him in there. Why is he not on this list? YTB Fat. I think that would be a good person. I don't know why he's not on this list. I don't know. I appreciate the Texas representation though. I seen niggas say V's like, bro, V's been rapping for like 20 years, bro. Come on, respect that man.
Heard a song from him on Pooh Shicey's album.
Like, come on, respect that man. Niggas like 30. Come on.
Nigga actually is 30, I believe, like 29.
Yeah, like come on, bro. He just blew up later. Shit, Low Shimmy, Wiz Having, Lil Double O. I don't know. I feel like they just picked whoever. I don't know. Maybe a lot more people are turning down
Was
nowadays.
Central C on the last one?
Central C, was he?
I'm
I
asking.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Look, if Central C ain't been, none of them did. I don't know what we doing. I get he's been out
He may
for
have turned
now.
it down. You never know.
Yeah, that does happen.
Or maybe they don't reach out to people that are like overseas. I don't know.
Some whole ass shit.
Nah, last year's list was better. Glorilla, Lil Tyler.
Lil Tyler's fire.
Central C was on last year. He was last
Okay,
year.
yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, I don't know what to think
Finesse
of
two
this list.
times,
I don't know
okay.
most of these guys.
Actually, I think this year's list might be better. Who the fuck are these niggas? I don't know. You got any other topics?
The dumb bitch that commented on our page, just don't watch the video, bro. I don't know where you found me disrespecting Lil Wayne at. It had to be C Young that
We
you.
didn't even talk about Wayne, actually.
I don't think we did either. I didn't listen to the whole episode, but I did re-listen to the episode for a while, about an hour of it.
Right.
It's a 2-hour episode. I listened to about an hour and 15.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear Wayne's name come up, so I just was like, fuck it. But, like, I know for a fact I have never said anything disrespectful about Lil Wayne.
Me neither, nigga. I would never disrespect
I
Lil
don't even
Wayne,
think in my
nigga,
life.
ever. I would never pause, but I would never, ever fix my lips to ever say anything negative about Lil Wayne, bro.
I think if I ever say anything negative about Lil Wayne, it's about him kissing Birdman.
That was,
I know I did not bring
that
up
was
last
my
episode.
childhood rap idol, nigga. Like, I wanted to rap like Lil Wayne when I was a young nigga. Like, I wanted to.
When I was a young nigga, it was more so T.I., but
I wanted to make music like Lil Wayne. I went and remixed songs when I was first started out. I used to remix songs, rap over the whole fucking shit like Lil Wayne, nigga. Like,
if Lil Wayne never had dreads, I don't even know if I have dreads right now.
He's set a lot of trends.
I just don't know if I have dreads right now if Lil Wayne never had
Nigga,
them.
I was skateboarding when I was in middle school. Nigga, it was probably because of Lil Wayne. Like, it probably was, bro. It probably was.
I don't know what the fuck she was talking about with that shit. Like,
What?
like, of all names, don't ever disrespect Lil Wayne or whatever the fuck she said. Like, of all names, I just don't think that would ever come out of my mouth, disrespect towards Lil Wayne. Unless we're talking about him kissing Birdman. Like, that's probably the wildest I'd go with it. But, like, we didn't even talk about that.
I ain't never seen that.
You never seen the picture of him kissing Birdman?
Nah.
Oh, shit. We got a
Nah, we ain't
moment
gotta
of me
see that. We ain't gotta look
We got
at
a
that.
moment of me disrespecting Wayne right here.
Nah,
Yeah.
we ain't gotta pull that up.
You never seen that for real?
We ain't gotta talk about that.
Suddenly he's blind.
I'm just playing.
Suddenly C Young is blind.
What is this nigga talking about? Nah, but
That's the only thing for me. Like, I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I don't think I've ever disrespected him in my life.
Yeah, and then they was talking about our generation is Dirk and shit. Like, bruh, our generation is fucking
Nigga,
everybody, bruh. Like,
a generation is 20 to 30 years.
yeah.
As far as my age, you're only a year older than me. But
Right.
as far as my age, I'm directly in the middle of 20 and 30 years.
Yeah.
So anything that's dropped in my lifetime is my generation.
Yeah, and while you playing, like, nigga, we know about the old school. We know about Wu-Tang. We know about everything. Like, we are hip-hop historians. We wouldn't be sitting before you today if we didn't know what we were talking about.
Within, like, the
Like,
last
we know about all that.
3 episodes, I had a whole Wu-Tang fit on.
Yeah, like, what?
Like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I ever told you this, but my dad and his best friends went on tour with Wu-Tang. My dad wasn't a rapper,
Right.
but his friends were, and they all went on tour. Their name was Desert Ease. If anybody wants to go check this and double check facts,
Fact check them.
their name was
you can
Desert
merch it.
Ease, Chicago rap group. They went on multiple tours with Wu-Tang, and I can firmly stand on that because my dad used to make me listen to their trash ass music with Wu-Tang, like the Desert Ease shit, and then all that. Like, he just used to force me to listen to it. So that's how I know it's a true fact. He's not woofing with that. My dad also has woofed before, though. He said that him and his cousins came up before him. And that shit had me crying. I swear I was laughing for like an hour when he said that shit. He said that they came up before them and Lil Durk and them got that from them. That shit had me crying. He was lying then, but the Desert Ease shit is hours of proof that you can just look up on YouTube. So I know about old niggas. Most because of my dad, but I know about old niggas.
Yeah, bro. We hip hop. We know about all that, bro.
I don't think
We
call
really
myself a
just pulled out
historian,
one Kahoot, but we was asking for some harder shit, so that lets you know off rip, you know.
Yeah. I don't know though. I appreciate it though, actually, because like I told you, like, having haters lets us know that we in a step in the right direction.
If anything, they should have commented on the last video when we was disrespecting the top 100 albums. That's something I know we was being disrespectful about, but but I mean the last episode, I mean I don't know what we was doing. Like, all we did was was that the one we were ranking?
And then something about putting down a female rapper.
We probably was.
No, what? Ain't no we. It was just me. You were
Sexy Red.
Yeah, Sexy Red, and you were defending her. But
yeah, but it was probably somebody else I was putting down though. That wasn't her.
Doja Cat.
I was bigging her up.
Nobody then. It was just me. And I said that in my comment back.
Well, no, I was bigging up JT too.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, you might. Yeah,
it was just me.
Yeah,
you didn't say nothing disrespectful.
You know, to people who
just don't say two black men. Say one black man.
Yeah,
just point out me because you didn't say nothing.
Right. Yeah.
I don't like that type of shit. Like, have you ever been in a classroom and somebody act up and then the whole classroom got to pay for it? Yeah. Or if you at basketball practice, one person do the drill wrong, now everybody got to run.
Or
I don't like that shit.
Your homeboy get in trouble in class and you was homeboy, so. oh, y'all can't sit by, like, you know, just,
Yeah, like I don't like that type of shit.
Nothing. Well, I can't
Don't-
sit by my partner.
Yeah, don't group me into other people's shit. I don't
Yeah,
like that. And don't group nobody else into my shit. If I mess up, don't make everybody run for it or don't hold everybody accountable.
Yeah.
I said that shit. See, Young said against it.
And I'm one of the main people, like, if I do something wrong, it don't matter, like, if I'm at work, whatever the fuck. Like, I don't want nobody to take no responsibility for something I did. 'Cause I don't want to see, because when it's the tables turn, I don't want I don't want to go down for nobody else shit.
Exactly.
You know? So, I agree with that. You know? But, I think that's all it was. Just, if it's one, it's everybody.
Yeah, I don't like that type of shit.
Yeah.
It was firmly just me. And I can say that. And even what everything I said, I stand by it. Tell them bitches get better. It's a skill issue. It's certainly a skill issue.
You gotta be a certain you gotta be like, you gotta have like a certain level of like IQ to watch this show. Like,
I seen you
if
say
you were
that.
goofy, like if you were goofy or you know kind of slow, don't watch the show.
And then again, you could be like, sure, did I put down a black woman? Yes, but then I bigged up other black women in that same segment.
Yeah.
I was talking about how Nikki was the greatest of all time. I was talking about how I liked Flo Milli.
Right.
Like I was bigging up other black women too. I said Meg deserved to be in the top 4 or top 3.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, bro, if you say something negative about somebody if you say something negative about a person somebody else likes, then you're a hater. But then if you say something positive about a person somebody dislikes, you're a dick rider. Like you can never just give your own opinion.
Yeah, right. You can't
without being
win.
a hater or a dick rider. It's crazy.
You can't win. That's why you just gotta say what you say and say what you mean and don't give a fuck what niggas think.
And also, like, if I was telling somebody to stick to the generation, I would use somebody who I think is trash. Lil Durk is fire. So telling me go listen to some Lil Durk, I will gladly go listen to some Lil Durk. Yes, ma'am. I Captain.
Right.
Like I will happily listen to some Lil Durk. I don't know what the fuck she was getting on about.
Yeah.
And I had to ask her, like, is this one of your people? Because this ain't one of mine. I don't know how she got to this page.
Hey, man, we them guys.
We them guys.
I don't know how, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the view.
Anything else?
I got nothing.
I got nothing as well.
Did we use 1SD today?
Yeah, 1SD.
Hey, man, short episode for y'all boys. I mean, y'all got to tap in.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I got to go home, get a workout in. Cook some food. Well, I already made dinner, but yeah. All right, well, I'm Count Christian.
See Young.
And this was our 30-minute episode. No, I don't think it's 30 minutes. I think
hour.
I think it's an hour. 45 to an hour, somewhere between there.
All right.
But yeah, this is our episode. Peace.